welcome to the MOOC course on Abhidhamma philosophy. Now in this module we are going to discuss the process of consciousness, Citta Vīthi. The learning objective is twofold: to understand the process of cognition and to understand how the objects are being cognized through our sense doors as well as mind door. The theory of process of consciousness or the course of cognition, Citta Vīthi, is a unique contribution of Abhidhamma philosophy. By this, the movement and action of the mind may be understood, or variation in the understanding of the object may be known. It is to be noted that speed of the matter is 17 times less than that of mind. The duration of the unit of matter is 17 thought moment. A unit of matter appears as an object in the range of sense organ, and the course of cognition starts. By the time the mind undergoes changes for 17 times through different stages, the object remains in the same stage. At the end of 17 thought moments, the full course of cognition is complete, and the duration of the life of the matter also expires. Because such difference in the speed of two, there is possibility of taking place of a course of cognition, and thereby understanding of an object is being known. Phenomenology becomes a way of showing the essential involvement of human existence in the world, starting with everyday perception. Its primary objective has been to take a fresh approach to a concretely experienced phenomena through the direct investigation of the data of consciousness. Here, phenomenon may be interpreted as an object. The term object, alambana, is defined as that where the states of consciousness and its constituents depend on. Further, in the sense of Ramana, it refers to that which is entertained by those mental states. The Buddhist theory of cognition has discussed the process of knowing the object or phenomena. It can be seen that full course of cognition, that is the Citta Vīthi, at 5 doors of senses has 10 stages, beginning from bhavanga to tadalambana. The first 3, namely bhavanga, bhavanga chalana, bhavanga vichcheda, are the preliminaries. Further, there are 7 types of consciousness which happen to be in this process. Since Javan is repeated for 7 times and the tadalamban twice, there is arising of consciousness chittupad for 14 times. The 3 preliminaries involve 3 thought moments, and the 14 times arising of consciousness chittupad contain 14 thought moments, making altogether 17 thought moments to complete the full course of cognition of the 5 doors of senses. In detail, there is possibility of arising of 54 types of Kamavachar consciousness with above Vīthis. It is said, Vīthi chittani satyeva chittupada chatudassa chatupanyasa vithara pancha dware jatharaham. It is to be noted that the speed of matter is 17 times less than that of the mind. The duration of the unit of matter are 17 thought moments. A unit of matter appears as an object in the range of sense organ, and the course of cognition starts. By the time mind undergoes changes for 17 times through different stages, the object remains in the same stage. At the end of 17 thought moments, the full course of cognition is complete and the duration of life of the matter also expires. Because such difference in speed of two, there is possibility of taking place of course of cognition and thereby understanding of an object. The relation between matter, Rupa Dhamma, and the mind, Nama Dhammas, has been explained with reference to the simultaneous fall of leaves and fruits from a tree. When a tree having fruits is hit with a stick, fruits and leaves are released from their stems at one and the same time. But the fruits which are heavy fall on the ground much sooner than the leaves. In the same way, through the Rupa Dhamma and the Citta Dhammas come into being together, life durations of the former is much longer than that of the latter. When an object enters into the range of sense organ, only one thought moment after its rise, there starts a course of cognitions on it. It survives up to the Tadalamban stage and completes itself in further 16 thoughts moments, making 17 in all. The life moment of the object also expires at this stage. It is a full course of cognition, technically known as Tadalambana Vara. The object is fully cognized and it is called as a very distinct object or Ati Mahanta Alambana. Sometimes the object appears in the range of a sense organ and a bit late after it has taken its existence. It happens so because the impression of the object is not very clear. As such, it does not survive up to the Tadalamban stage. It dies out in the middle of the course of cognition, immediately after the end of Javana, consciousness. The course of cognition is named as Javanavara. Sometimes the nature of the object is no doubt determined, but neither it is utilized nor the experience are recorded. In this circumstance, the cognition of the object is feeble. Such an object is called as Parit Alambana or slight object. In this way, cognition at the object as very distinct, slight and very slight depends on the variation in survival of the course of cognition.